day. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Houston Texans taking on Deshaun Watson and the New England Patriots.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to run.
Michael Dixon.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. Leading them out, their 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now from Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And bottom line, when you're the starting QB, what is it?
Get the W.
Get the W.
They did that last week.
Right? He got that done. Wasn't always pretty. There were some great moments. He threw 4 touchdown passes.
But got to eliminate those mistakes.
Got to take care of that, because otherwise that could come back and bite him in another ball game.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities in the passing game.
From the 27, Watson. And right side, Henry's got it. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab.
Watson's pass.
Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
7-yard gain on the play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Patriot 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
3-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down. And
to throw is Watson. To throw on 3rd down. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis.
Watson's
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Patriots.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Anthony Walker gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, here's Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Is good. Makes the score Patriots 3, Texans nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So here come the Texans now for their first drive. They're led out by their quarterback in his 7th season now from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Kelsey brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically,
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Watson's pass.
well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Tackle made.
The numbers for Bell on the ground in the game last week. 15 carries, 51 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Auden Tate, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Patriots 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
To kick off.
And this carries into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Texans here on third down putting an extra defender in the secondary. A shotgun snap for Watson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching will remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL. Probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Now, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year, not to take anything away from him. And that is incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Makes the score Texans 10, Patriots 3.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Derrick Henry, the ball game.
And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Down.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
It's a gain of
17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The throw right sideline here is complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
While sometimes it doesn't appear like much, the out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
On the carry. Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Watson, a slant to Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
1st and goal, New England.
Here's Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw, Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Complete.
Tyler Lockett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Sendejo. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
After the interception, here's Watson. And Cooks has it over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Derrick Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Adam Vinatieri.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. Charles, it's the second quarter. Your team's losing. You're not playing well as the quarterback, and he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Carl Lawson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd
out of the gun. Watson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Have something to get him the ball. We'll see if they can do it. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 4.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Short throw underneath to Hurst. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Oh, he stays up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Carl Lawson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now it's Lockett. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Patriots
on 1st and 10, Watson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Watson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air yet again, Watson. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
It's a pickup of 6.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Let's hear it, Texans fans.
Watson from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Adam Vinatieri on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
Texans 10.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
At their own 20.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching is Deshaun Watson, who is the star of the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jimmy Garoppolo and his offense heading back on the field. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. Garoppolo to throw on second down. That's complete to Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now a first down carry by Bell. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
By Jesse Bates. A gain of 5 brings up second and
play action. Garoppolo.
47-yard
The
line.
Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Jimmy Garoppolo sacked. And
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, they wound up losing yardage.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Watson. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
complete to Derrick Henry.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Draw play. This is Henry. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Mercedes Lewis.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. It's caught. Jones. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julio Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Vinatieri now for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a New England touchdown.
Set to kickoff.
Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Bell running on 1st down as he'll push forward for about 3.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Bell. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Juan Miller. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
to throw on 2nd and 6. Watson, he dumps it off for Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Watson. The former number 1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that...
Oh, they're on him too quick, and he will have a touchdown.
Sean Davis. Touchdown, Texans.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
Well, for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there, not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
Extra point try for Gostkowski.
Extra point.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the very rare blocked punt, scooped, and returned for a touchdown. What an exciting play. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
5-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They begin with Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Derrick Henry,
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the gun, Watson. And he fires one incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Operating from the gun, Watson. A slant to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
14. And a Patriot 1st down.
Watson on 1st down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Good go.
Goes underneath for Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 9 on the play.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the 1st half, but let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the 1st half, it gets ugly in the 2nd half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Le'Veon Bell. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
We got 3, we got 3.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
For Le'Veon Bell.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's incomplete.
Garoppolo's.
The Texans on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Got a man, Slayton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Garoppolo's pass.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
He was covered by Denzel.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Garoppolo's pass.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a loss of a yard.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He dumps this off to Mack. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Stephen Gostkowski.
And you know it pains them to be this close. And you know they're going to want to go for it here. But they absolutely have to kick the field goal and get this back to a 1-score game. It's only logical.
Makes the score Patriots 27, Texans 20.
Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department. And he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline and talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take the 3, but they're going to file it away for the future.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Watson. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Watson's pass.
And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the 1st down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there. Kick it. Put it through the post. Go up 2 scores.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each...
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Deron Payne. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now it's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First down, New England.
On first down, Watson. And Jones has it over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And the Patriot.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Sendejo. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run it again with Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown, New England. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. This is Bell on the dump-off. 3 yards the gain there, second down. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Catch made by Slayton.
That's good.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards the pick. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Pass, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Patriots, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.